Miguel just released all his dates for his tour 2023. Luis Miguel keeps breaking records on everything. Hey, good morning, and in case I wouldn't see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back to another mission to Shinji's show. I am Shinji, and I'll be talking to you about the coolest things about Lismi. Since its attitude with all the engineers to all the crazy stories through his infants. I think a good beginning it's just how I met him. Like every kiddo, I maybe listened to a very few ballads from him in the radio or maybe through my mother. I don't know. It was really later when I discovered Blame It on the Boogie. That song was so funky, so I started to listen to more of its kinda city pop songs. A lot of them. There are a lot of different textures and unique tone colors only in these funky songs. All the repertory of songs of him, it's just incredible. But this funky, this rhythm, these tone colors, bro, it's just like I'm in a movie. I'm a cool guy from the 80s. I don't know. A few days ago, I got this new haircut, so when I was in the shower, I was totally blasting with these tunes, feeling so gorgeous, even when drying on my towel after shower. Okay, so before talking about his personal life, it may be so much wonder its style even as a musician. This is only because the story as a singer it's overexposed, principally by his TV show. Since Soy Como Quiero Ser, he really used to flaunt his voice only when necessary to the song. He never abused of his powerful voice. We can also highlight that it's so crystalline and sharp. Even when he goes up on the musical range, he doesn't hesitate, and also contains the voice in the way of making it like compressed. In music, this concept exists of compressing an audio. So Luis Miguel just contains his voice. His voice is so powerful, but he doesn't let go everything. And this is not bad. Otherwise, it's so wonderful that he can do that. Another thing to highlight is the fraseo. It's also a lot of expressive. This fraseo it's the concept of special melodies that he does and make boom all the song for real. Something curious is this thing that everyone always says in I don't know YouTube videos, maybe Instagram stories. Bruh, Lisbeth sounds a lot better live than on his albums. And this is because he doesn't contain his voice at all when he's live. And also, sometimes he improves some voice flourish at the moment, up on the stage. It's not a necessity to be the song of the moment, the great production, He just go all this flourish of his voice and he goes crazy. He goes totally crazy with the range voice, with this flourish voice. I don't know. He just make crazy things live on stage. Changing a little bit the combo, it's known in his infancy that he had rough times. Something hard to swallow, for example, is that his father, Luisito Rey, hired a sex worker to improve his puberty and voice. We could argue that actually worked, but the real point it's not if it's good or bad, it's actually being conscious about the things that happened. When his 13th birthday, journalists that came for the notes were also invited to celebrate the party. After the interview and all the party, the journalists were about to leave, but Liz Smith told him, "Don't leave, stay to play with me." Everyone stayed and played the game board. I think he would be so sad and so stressed out, even a kid of 30 years old like him. but he could be so stressed about his father, Luis Ray, because it's, as I said, it's overexposed that he was a bad person, all other things. And however, I'd like to say that I really love Luis Ray music. If you could just give an opportunity to him, you could discover new things. Um, it's also known that in its beginning of Luis Miguel, he just covered some songs of his father, but it's for real so great. He has great music. Maybe you don't like the all this stuff. You don't like the vintage stuff because his style is so vintage, like pure 60s and 70s decades. But the lyrics are so magnificent. But anyways, okay, so I think it's all on this little transmission to talk a little about the life and curiosities about this great artist, Luis Miguel. So again, I'll be saying you good morning, and in case I will see you again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. This was another mission of Shinji Show. Thank you.